Hello everyone and welcome back to Grow Leafy with Alethea. Today is the day where I'm going to be transplanting these young plants into my hydroponic system. Now, if you didn't watch part one, go back and watch it so that you can see how I actually set up my system. But today I'm actually going to put these young plants into that system. So I will also include that video link right here so that you can watch it. If you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure that you do that because I will have a lot of videos that I will be pushing out in these coming months. But if you have not been growing in the winter, you can, okay? You can grow in the winter. So let's get started with this video so I can show you how to transplant into a hydroponic system. So what you're going to need are some clay pebbles, okay? That is to give the support inside of here, because if you don't put any kind of support there, the plants will just flop right on over, okay? So it's just to build some kind of supportive structure around it. You got your net cups as well. So I'm going to fill each one of these containers up with a net cup to fill up with the plants. And then also you've got your transplants. All right. And you want to carefully, as you are doing it, carefully add in the clay pebbles. And when you put in the transplant in there, you just want to be very careful in the way you're handling it because you don't want to break anything. Okay. And my plants are really, they look really healthy. They got a lot of great color to it. And I'm going to show you a closer picture of it. But I can tell when I initially put when they sprouted, when I initially put them into the rock wool, they were long and I waited a little bit too longer. I'm a very busy mom. I say that a lot, but it's true. I'm a very busy mom. And so I didn't get to it on the day that I needed to. So when they started growing, they grew up and then they started bending over. And it's not that they're leggy. It's not that they're stretching for light or anything like that. It's just that it wasn't short enough and I didn't pull it all the way through the rock wool. So that's going to be a point for myself for next time. But other than that, they are very fine. And I just need to make sure that it has extra support because they have a little bit of extra length at the base part of it. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So the first thing I'm going to start with is with this kale. And the first thing I want to show you are the roots. Aren't those beautiful? I did a good job. It's doing wonderfully. So, but here's what I was trying to show you. See that little flip-floppy? Yeah, that's what I didn't like. I actually wish that this part here would have been lower into the grow medium. And so that's what I was talking about. When I had first germinated these seeds, I had them in there in the water longer than I needed to and did not put them into the rock wool soon enough, but it's okay. I just need to make sure that there are clay pebbles going around here to give it extra support so it's not flopping over. But as you can see, the leaves look great. Everything's looking good. So we're going to start here with this net cup. And I'm going to carefully go ahead and put some clay pebbles in. See, it just flops over. But once I get to the top of it, I'll be able to support it appropriately. Give it the support that it needs. Now, once you start putting in the pebbles, the rock wool should be able to just stand up, and which it is. So it's already starting to get the support that it needs. So it's not flopping over. You couldn't just put this into this. This is a 3-inch sized net cup without support. It needs the extra support. All right, I'm going to start grabbing some more clay pebbles and just, that's it. You just keep building the support around your plant and the grow medium. The wonderful thing about growing hydroponically is that it just, I don't know, this is just my personal opinion. I find that it tastes so good. It's just, there's a lot of water in the leaves. It's juicy, it's flavorful, it's just so good. All right, I want to make, like I said, I want to make sure that it has enough support Sometimes you have to switch up the type of clay pebbles because some clay pebbles are like huge. Like look at this one. That's big. I don't want to use that one. And then some of them are like round and small. And then some of them are really tiny, so you can get them into the grooves. Just got to find the right clay pebble that works for the particular area. Look at that. It's already standing up. So do you see what I mean as far as the support that it needs? That's exactly what I'm talking about. And the plant will grow just fine, healthy. It will be good and taste good too. And it won't take very long until I start harvesting that. And I will show you the videos once it comes to harvest time. But if you have not tried growing indoors, go on and try this. And if you don't have a big setup like this, because not everybody does, this was something that I really was committed to doing and I really wanted to. And but you don't have to do it this way. There's other ways of doing it. You can just grow it in a container, and if you don't have you know, all the bells and whistles, it's okay, just as long as you have a container or even a cup and you've got the water, and make sure you're adding nutrient solution to it. And even some people don't even have a pump, you know, for that oxygen. But there you go. There are many different ways to grow hydroponically. Just explore and do your research. Look at that. I think that looks great. Let's go on to the next. The next one we're going to go for will be the lettuce. That is cute. Look at the color. I don't know if you can see it, but I just see a little bit of a reddish tint in there. The green, light green, and a little bit of a slight darker green. But in my opinion, I think it looks really nice. I love it when I see plants starting to grow, the changes that you see in the color and in the structure of it. When you really take the time to take care of it, the results are good. And you know, it's never perfect. Nothing is ever perfect when it comes to gardening. So if you like perfection, oh no, you need to learn to be more flexible when it comes to gardening, because you can't have complete control over everything. It's just being patient with nature and allowing nature to do its thing. Like truly, that's what it is. And nature will do its thing if you know, if you treat it right, and if you provide the nutrients that it needs, provides the support that it needs. You still need some nice air, oxygen, lighting, nutrients provided to the plant. And when you grow indoors, it needs all of those things as well. Even though it's not outside, you still need to provide that inside, because that's what the plant actually needs, whether it's indoors or outdoors. So this lettuce plant seems pretty supported around it. So now I'm going to find some of the smaller sized pebbles and put them around the base underneath where the leaves are at. But you also want to make sure that you're covering up the grow medium, this rock wool, because if there's a lot of light reflected onto it, you'll get some algae growing on there. So you want to make sure that you do your best to cover up as much as possible. But as the leaves grow anyways, they will cover it up themselves. Like I said, nature will do its thing. The leaves will grow and they will provide great coverage to it anyways. How is that looking? Does that look good? If you like this, let me know. Drop a note in the comment. I would love to hear from you. If this is helpful, if you've ever tried this before, what way do you grow hydroponically? Do you do this, or do you have another method that you use? Because there's a lot of methods out there. This is just one. Okay, there's the lettuce. Now let's take a look at the bok choy. The roots are looking excellent, healthy. They are definitely ready to be transplanted. You see how long it is extending here? There's that length situation again. So I got to add an extra amount of support to it. But I think that should do the job. So here they are. I'm going to go ahead and fill up all of the buckets and do all the work. and then just show you what it looks like once I'm finished with everything, okay? But at least you got to see the process of how I actually fill these net cups with the transplants. But give me a few minutes and I'll come back after I'm done. Everything's done. I've got the kale, and I even was able to throw in a Swiss chard, bok choy, and the lettuce. Then connect the air pump to the tube. All right, that's it. So it's all done. And you will learn how to do it. You just gotta try it and do it a few times and you'll get the hang of it. But it's all done and it will harvest within I think about 40 days. Honestly, sometimes it seems like these plants grow much faster because really they're not up against the crazy weather that's outside or the insects or the certain diseases that attacks the plant. So they grow actually very quickly inside. Sometimes I even feel like quicker than they would outside. So if you like this and you were able to learn and it's something that you're interested in doing, keep watching the videos and search through my playlist and see what other videos that you can find that would help you to learn how to grow indoors. And if you have questions, remember just to message me and let me know, and look at the description for any additional information that would help you. So I look forward to seeing you next time, and just remember to grow leafy.